What's going on, you guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today's video is not how I wanted to start my Thursday's video, but it is what it is. On a good note, as you can see behind me here, we've almost got a new backdrop. As you can see, we have got a new studio look. We got rid of the green screen. Yay, no more lighting issues. I love that. However, we aren't finished with it yet. As you can see, we still need to put a few panels up. I can't point at it over here, and down at the bottom we're gonna put it all the way across the wall as well, and then kind of decorate it. We got to put some LEDs under the shelves, all that good stuff. But today's video is talking a little bit of the build that I'm trying to do with my mini ITX. And well, upon I tried to do this video a second ago and I realized I made a big mistake, and I'll get to that in just a moment. I'm going to show you all the components so far that I have. I'm going to show you a processor that I'm going to try to get. Yeah, let's just go from there. Let's go ahead and show you kind of what I've got going on. I did do some unboxing of a few of the pieces I have. I'm not going to re-unbox those. I'm just going to show you, hey, there's this, hey, there's that. If you want to see those unboxing videos and my reactions to them, because I've never had a mini ITX build before, it's kind of funny because I was completely blown away and shocked. But let me go ahead and just kind of show you so far what I've got, if I don't drop and murder all my stuff. So first and foremost, we have got this guy right here, and I apologize for the desk. Usually I clean this off. Anyway, this is the ROG Strix X870i gaming Wi-Fi motherboard. To my knowledge, this is about the most, well, not about, this is the most powerful, best motherboard on the market for mini ITX for AM5 processors. So that is why I went with this board. It has all the bells and whistles that I can possibly want on it, and this little dock that comes with it, I actually have a use for that with my new build. If you want to see the unboxing and my reaction to that, go through my videos, check it out, and while you're at it, hit the subscribe button because I'm really trying to build this channel up. So up next, we have the Corsair SF1000. This little baby, I was going to say big boy, but it's actually quite tiny. This thing is what's going to power my entire build up. I am going to be running a 4090 as of currently. It's on water, but a 4090 in my build for the power supply. If you want to see my reaction and unboxing on this, again, go through the videos, check it out, and make sure you hit the like buttons too. So the next thing I unboxed already, reaction wasn't really worth all that, plus this is kind of old news. Most people have seen this before, but I was searching for a while. This had been out of stock for like a month. Well, I say that I'd been searching for a month to get one, and the whole time I've searched, it's been out of stock. So Titan Rig finally got a couple of these, I think 3 of them total in, and I snagged them one up while I got the chance. Now this is the EK Quantum Velocity 2 water block for the AM5 processor. Yes, they did just release the EK Quantum Velocity 3, which is compatible with AM5 and Intel, and I guess it's modder friendly. It can be like, or you can switch it into whatever orientation you want, all that. There's a reason why I wanted this one in specific over that one, and let me go ahead and just unbox this because I have not done an unboxing on the channel. I mean, it's pretty open, but it is what it is. Cut me some slack here. But this is what it looks like. You all have probably seen these before if you've been searching or doing computer stuff for a while, but that is the Quantum Velocity 2. Now, like I said, it's going to fit on the board either like this or like that. I would imagine I'll probably have it like this, but I don't know yet. I primarily went with this one for 2 reasons. One, I just think it looks better. 2, it's going to be super satisfying putting this on the board because it literally fills up the entire space around the CPU. So it's pretty cool stuff. I'm just hoping that it will fit with fittings on it with the mini ITX build, because it's going to be a super tight, very tight build, not going to lie. So there's that. Let me go ahead and box this back up, and I'm going to show you the next part that I totally screwed up on. Yay me. So right here we've got 2 radiators. Now I'm going to be using a total of 3 radiators for this build. However, the way I'm doing this build is, I'll just give you a little bit of a sneak announcement, I guess. I'm making it to where it can be an in-home use and also take it away. When you take it away, these radiators will be in use. Here at the house, these radiators will not be in use, and I will be turning the fans off to them. I have these little things right here. This is the Alpha Cool QD3 for Quick Disconnect 3. These things are hard to get a hold of, it seems. But basically, I'm going to be hooking them into the back of the computer, like so. Have soft tubing going to an external radiator, a much bigger external radiator, and the whole water loop line, everything is going to be going and feeding through that to cool off the system. And the reason why we're doing that is because I don't get a lot of AC back in this room at all. It gets pretty hot pretty fast, and when you're running an RTX 4090, and I've been running the Intel 13900KF. Lance is using the Intel 14900K, and I'll just go ahead and give you a sneak peek here. This is the processor that I'm going to get, is the Ryzen 9 9950X3D when it comes out, and I think it comes out here in like 2 or 3 weeks, March 11th, 12th, something like that. So I plan on popping on one of these. These things run super hot, very hot. So I need something that's going to be able to cool it off really well without exhausting heat into the room, because I don't get a whole lot of AC in here. I have a vent hooked up. The vent's currently hooked up to Lance's computer, but it also has an extension for mine. However, we have to remodify the hookup to fit onto the external radiator, because there won't be anything except for the 2 lines I just showed you right here hooked up to the back of the new case that I'm getting. I was going to show the case in this video, but that's one reason why I said this Thursday is not going the way I planned, because I was going to show off everything that I was going to be doing in the build, aside from the processor here, because I thought the case would have already been shipped, but it's taking forever for it to get here. And it's such a cool case. It's something that I never thought I would ever buy, because there's no windows to it. There's no windows to this case, but it's still, you can still see through it. I'm going to leave it at that and let it be, but it is very cool. It's very unique. The company that makes it is very small, and it's still it's not like a full production unit yet, but it's pretty close. It might be what the production unit is going to be, but enough said. I think I've spoke too much so far. There is one guy on YouTube that I've seen that was actually making this build. He built his mini ITX out of this, and he was using these Alpha Cool radiators. I like these radiators, and I was at first copying most of what he had in his build, and I'm like, why would I do that? Why would I make the same exact build as someone else to post it on the same platform for YouTube? So I want to go with my own build. I'm kind of doing my own thing now. So the reasoning that he used these radiators in general is because of their fill settings. They have ports on both sides, I guess, to where you can pretty much have your water lines hooked up to it. I'll just unbox it right quick and show you what I'm talking about here. But you can hook your water lines up to it, and it has extra ports so that you can fill it up if you want to. He was going with a build to where he didn't have to use a reservoir or anything like that. He was just filling the radiators, and that's it. And it was very vital for his build. I completely understand that. I do have an extra part coming in tomorrow. It is a reservoir and pump combination, and hopefully I can switch out the pump that it comes with for a different pump. It comes with a DDC. I couldn't find a D5 pump version of it anywhere, but I'm hoping that I can swap out the DDC for a D5, because I'm probably going to be running a D5 pump in this system. I'm hoping, if it'll fit anyway. But he was using this because, well, it has this port right here if you need to fill it here. Has these 2 ports here, and then on the other side it has 2 more ports. So this was very vital for the functioning of the build. I do have a complaint though, and this goes to AlphaCool, because I don't understand why they sent me these. As you can see, if you're looking at it from this side, it's perfectly fine. If you look at it from this side, you see how brown that is right there? I'm not sure why it's brown like that, and it's like this on both sides. So if you look at this, you look over here, and it's just nasty. This one's the same way. I'm not cool with that. I think that's bad, and I don't understand quite why they did that. So I don't know if that's something I can dye and use or what. I have no idea, but I'm not a fan of that, and I will be contacting AlphaCool to ask about what's going on here. Now, I did make one massive mistake when I ordered these. This is the right one. However, the other one I ordered over here, let me get this boxed up right quick. So this one here is a 240 mil. Why did I do that? I actually had to check my receipt to make sure that I ordered a 240 mil and not a 280 mil. It uses 140 millimeter fans. There's no point in getting a 240 millimeter radiator, 280. A 140 is 280. I don't know why I didn't math that. So I might end up returning both these, honestly, and just getting new radiators. But I might also see what else is available, because I live in America, in the US of A. And as you can see here, it says German engineering. It took forever for this to come. Like, at this point, I'm feeling like my case might actually show up before my new radiators get here. So I'm going to see if I can find some other radiator potentially to go with this, and I might just keep the 140 and then just send this back or something. I'm not sure yet, but let's go ahead and open it up. It has the same style fill ports and whatnot, but I just wanted to kind of show you all that. I don't understand why I did this. I don't know if it's because of weather, oxidation. I have no idea. But again, this side's fine. If you look at it from this side, it's nasty. It's ugly looking, and I don't know why. My brother seems to think that he thinks it looks like they painted it and then tried to heat it, and the paint like got too hot and melted or fried or whatever. I'm not sure, but I don't know for sure how I'm going to orient my fans yet, but there will be lighting in the case, and I don't want this to appear through the holes, because the holes are big enough to be able to see through it, and I don't understand it. But this is the HPE series. I'm not sure what that stands for, but I do know that it had something to do with something. I don't know. That's just what the guy that I watched recommended. But anyway, let me pack this back up, and I'll show you a couple other things that I got, and we'll pretty much start getting to the ending of this video. All right, so the next thing is, what am I going to be cooling these radiators off with? Well, the answer is the Noctua NF-A14 Industrial PPC 2000 I67 PWM. That's a lot to say. I had to burp. Not sorry. These things are black, and I like that. The build that I watched, they ordered a different type of fan. It doesn't have this has a very good static pressure to it, and it's what I wanted with static pressure. I think it actually says it on here. Yeah, so it says static pressure is 4.18 mm H2O. So y'all can read all the stats right there of it. But that is the fans that I'm going to use. The reason being is because, number one, they're black, which is awesome. I didn't even know Noctua made. If I can get this stupid thing open, holy crap, this thing, there we go. Yeah, so these things are still brown, but I can always remove that. I think they're removable anyway. So those are brown, but the rest of the fan is black, and I like that because I want my build to be black for the most part, other than the lighting effects and that kind of stuff. So lighting, maybe the tubing or the fittings and whatnot, but everything else can be black. So I really wanted to blend in. So the fact that Noctua makes this makes me very, very happy. But we're using 3 of these on the build. Of course, I just have to order another radiator now. That's kind of sucks. That was a blooper. Anyway, let me get this box back up. I do have this as well. This is a temperature sensor from a company called Phobia. I guess that's what it says. PHOBYA. So that's Phobia. Yeah. So we will be using this to help moderate that all the fan speeds off the motherboard's temperature sensor and all that stuff. But anyway, that is pretty much it. Yeah. Like I said, I was going to show you the case, but I really want to keep that a surprise and do the whole build as I go with it and go from there. But I have high hopes for this. I'm hoping everything works out in good fashion. I have a feeling there's going to be some drawbacks because the build that I watched with then they made this thing to where you can do water cooling with it. Let me just put this back on my face. There we go. You all can see my ugly mug more and this little freaking red dot on my nose. They made this case where you can definitely water cool with it. It has obviously the space for a couple radiators and those fans. However, it is very, very tight, and I have to figure out, okay, can I do this? So unfortunately, I want to buy fittings now. Like, I want to buy everything, and when the case actually arrives, start snapping it together. The problem with that is I have to make sure things have to fit certain ways, and once they fit in the case, then I can figure out, okay, can I go with this size fitting or can I go with this size fitting? You know, something short, something tall. I don't know yet, and that's the bad part. So I'm trying to get some videos popped out for you all. I'm kind of delayed right now on some stuff. We've got this whole background that we're doing now. We have to finish it up. So anyway, I hope you all did enjoy this video. I didn't do a whole lot here, and I am sorry about that. I'm thinking about doing some like reaction videos on this channel as well for tech stuff. So I have a couple things in mind, but like search on the web for some cool stuff and kind of giving my opinions and my thoughts on it. Let me know what you all think about that, because I can't always just have random tech sitting at my desk unless some company just sends me stuff, because I don't know what to buy. So it'd be a lot easier for me to just kind of go online, search for, a topic of something and find out, okay, there's 10 items that are pretty cool for this. What are my thoughts? And I actually do that a lot, because I do a lot of research. So it could be pretty cool. If y'all like that idea, let me know. Let me know in the comments below. Are you curious of what the case is going to be? Take some guesses at it. What do you think it's going to be? It's probably not what you think. But anyway, we'll see you on the next video. Take care.